You know, the human condition, you heard of it, right? Is such that every stage of life, we take it for granted because we're lost in living that part. You know what I mean? But if you're lucky and you live long enough and watch the show, because when you got your health, you got just about everything, you can seriously appreciate those parts in memory if you don't smoke too much dope. No, actually, it makes you can't. It hits the frontal cortex, which is where your short term is.
Okay.
Doesn't bother the other part. So go on, smoke. Well, sell it down at Alice's restaurant. Got the lemon dare down there for the ADHD.
Hey, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white and it ain't real clear. Is that you there?
Yeah, I was 11. Times were tough back in 35. That's me and your Uncle Joe, just trying to survive a cotton farm in a Great Depression. And if it looked like we were scared to death, just a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. Should have seen it in color. All this one here is taken overseas in the middle of hell. 1943, in the wintertime, you could almost see my breath. There's my old tail gunner, Johnny McGee. He was a high school teacher down in New Orleans, and he had my back right to the day we left. And if it looked like we were scared to death, just a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. Should have seen it in color. Oh, this one here is my favorite one. That's me and your grandma in the summer sun, all dressed up the day we said our vows. And you can't tell it here, but it was hot that June, and those roses were red, and her eyes were blue, and just look at that smile. I was so proud. And if it looked like we were scared to death, just a couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. Should have seen it in color. Should have seen it in color. That's the story of my life. All dressed up in the black and white. Oh, and if it looked like we were scared to death, couple of kids just trying to save each other, you should have seen it in color. Should have seen it in color. Should have seen it in color. You should have seen it in color. Oh, howdy ho, what was I talking about? I'm in another state now, you know what I mean? It's like, whoo! When you got your health, you got just about everything, so show up for the show, because that'll really change your life. Change your whole life. Learn about the impetus of human motivation. Don't you, Mom? Yep. And you'll see it in color, too. Have a good one, yo.